When the founders decided to form a more perfect union, they had an ideal in mind that even they were unwilling or unable to achieve, a blueprint for a democracy that gave certain inalienable rights to all. And we've been striving to achieve that ideal since then. I like to think of democracy as a house that we're all working to build together. A house that needs to provide safety and shelter to everyone. The blueprint is designed to do that, but we have fallen short time and time again.
People of color, the differently abled, the young and the old, those newly immigrated, those brought here as dreamers, individuals of every gender and preference, those who practice their own faith or no faith. The ideal of democracy is to provide equal protection for all. And lately, we look at our home and we begin to see that our land, our air, our water also deserve protection. These all depend on the people who represent us doing their jobs.
The ideal contained in the blueprint says that life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness should be afforded all, and that the leaders of this country should be accountable to the people, all of whom should be ensured the right to vote, and that the government should be free of corruption and serve the people, a government of, by, and for the people. But in order for our representatives to be accountable to all of the people need to be able to vote.
When I think of democracy as a house, it has to be a big house to encompass all of these things. And it has to belong to all of us. And that ideal is perhaps even more threatened now than it has ever been.
When those in power seek to serve themselves through greed and corruption, to limit access to voting, to any of the freedoms that we should all enjoy, then they are battering away at the walls we've already put in place. When citizens are not engaged and informed, they fall easy prey to lies and manipulation by those who would seek to serve their own interests. If this goes on, the house, the ideal, the democracy will fall.
The walls, the roof, the very foundation of this ideal of democracy, this great house we are building, is the law. Some of these ideals, these laws, are already built, and these laws must be upheld, and stronger laws passed to protect against the battering by those who won't legislate, and even promote lies and insurrection to stay in power.
When it comes to the law, everyone deserves representation. Our vote needs to be protected as a sacred right. Our representatives must protect voting, our elections, and our democracy. The Senate must adjust its rules so that a minority does not control by filibustering democracy. The Senate is hamstrung by adherence to an antiquated rule. The Senate must amend the filibuster, pass the For the People Act, and they must suspend the August recess and stay in session until they do this, and until they can meaningfully legislate. This would protect our vote, our home, our rights, our freedoms, our democracy.
Call your senators, 202-224-3121, and tell them,
suspend the August Senate recess.
Reform the filibuster.
Pass the For the People Act.
For all of us, while we citizens continue to build the dream and make it real at last.